Welcome back to the Ark Survival Guide. This is the next episode of our Crystal Isles live Let's Play series, and we actually recorded this episode offline too because we spent a lot of time doing stuff around the base, and we've been breeding and hatching some dinosaurs, so we thought we'd compile it all in an offline video so you guys don't have to wait for a long time while these things are breeding and taming. Now in this episode, we're going to try to tame that really cool high-level blue and yellow female Pteranodon that we saw earlier, and we'll show you guys a really effective technique to use rare flowers to actually trap a high-level Pteranodon so you can tame just about any level. And this also works great for Tapejaras and even Tropeognathus, or basically any dino that will run away instead of attacking you. And once we finish the tame, we're going to show you guys how to get raw prime meat from dodos with a really high effectiveness, and some tricks for taming carnivores really quickly. And then we're going to breed our dinos and hatch some babies and find out what hatches. So drop a comment if you come up with any good names for our new dinosaurs or the babies, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Also make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications because we have lots more fun guides, tips, tricks, live streams, and let's plays coming your way, and you won't want to miss any of that. So let's get started. Alright, now the first thing we need to do for this technique is actually harvest some rare flowers, and as you can see here we've got a lot of rare flowers all around our base, which is really handy. Like this whole mountain plateau is covered in these things.
And they're so shiny and
I
glowy
know.
and bioluminescent-y.
They make everything look really awesome, so I'll be sad to have to pick these, but this should be worth it once we get a bunch of them. So I've got all the supplies we need, and we're going to take off and see if we can find that blue and yellow Pteranodon. You remember that thing?
Yep.
So it's pretty awesome looking, but the great thing about it is it's a female and it's like level 70 something, which means if we can pull off a tame with pretty good taming effectiveness, we should actually be able to get this thing to like level 100-ish just after taming it, which will be really nice. Yeah. And we can actually start breeding it and have baby Pteranodons. It'll be a pretty good level.
And pretty cool color.
Hopefully. So there is a chance they can pick up any of their mother's color patterns when you breed a Pteranodon. So hopefully this will work out to get us a pretty awesome looking cool Pteranodon babies. So yeah. I really like taming and breeding a bunch of Pteranodons. I know it might seem a little excessive, but these things are going to be our best way to get around the map, and it's actually really easy to lose Pteranodons. They can die pretty quickly, so it's good to have backups. Alright, so I'm looking...
He's just a Pteranodon hoarder.
I know.
He's like, Pteranodon! I'm like,
right?
Okay.
It gets way worse when we have Tapejaras. I love those.
Oh, yeah. Tapejaras
yeah, you remember
are
those?
Yes.
Yeah. We actually got a comment just this week. Somebody was like, why so many Tapejaras in your base? And I was like, better question. Why not, right? But, yeah, they actually lay really good eggs, so they're very nice to have for kibbles and stuff like that. And I know this blue Pteranodon is around here somewhere. Like,
where are you?
It was right here, I promise.
It's not in the cloud, Michael.
Right?
It keeps going in the cloud.
Well, I'm trying to get it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. If you can't find something, fly up really high.
Space.
So check this out. Do you see this red stuff? I look like an alpha dino, don't I? I know, I promise I didn't just eat chili. But what happened? Oh gosh, I just used a rare flower. And what it does, if you place that in your inventory and use it like an item, it makes everything... Oh gosh, that dragon's not after me, is it?
Sorry, we're in kindergarten right now.
Right.
Wait, now there's like a bunch of them.
So I'm a little bit worried that if that dragon gets too close, we could be in serious trouble.
You liked your flower fart too much.
Exactly, actually. So what happens is if you look on the bottom right side of my screen when I use this, you'll see these little eyes that pop up. And that is an effect that makes everything, including nice dinos that are normally really passive, everything wants to kill me. So
they look like crazy eyes.
Yeah. So apparently these flowers smell so good. Or oh gosh, I don't want these guys attacking me.
Stab you.
Yep. Too many Pteranodons after me.
Right. The one you want.
So the one I want is okay. Does he? Okay, good. He's leaving me alone now.
Is he though?
I'm gonna actually attack this guy, and whoa, okay, he's mad now. I did not expect that. Oh boy, okay,
I mean,
that's
you
not
literally
working.
just pegged him. Why would you be mad?
Well, normally what happens with a Pteranodon is if you attack them, they immediately run away. There he goes. Okay, good. He's gone.
He just was resentful, so he wanted to get in.
Right? He still had a little bit of rage
going
on. Actually, that's not the one we want.
Not?
So I'm gonna just bite him, and then he'll fly away too.
That makes more sense why you were biting.
Right?
Where's the one that we want?
He's back over here to the left, but I think I need to rest up a little bit because this Pteranodon is not a great level. It doesn't have a lot of stamina, which is one of the big reasons I want this blue one. But
you literally are just telling this Pteranodon, I don't want you, I want the other one.
Exactly. That's exactly what we just did.
In front of him, Michael. He can hear you.
Exactly. He's going to be really crushed. But, okay, I want to get this guy all the way out of the way. So the reason we're doing this is when we use rare flowers, even nice dinos like Pteranodons that normally run away if you attack them will be enraged. They'll come after you and they will try to kill you. They don't care about anything else. They just want you dead. And it can be really bad because you might get some other Pteranodons nearby, kind of like what just happened, and they'll all come and attack you. So you got to be really careful using this rare flower technique. But the reason I want to do this is I'm luring this blue Pteranodon back to our base, and it's a pretty high level. I'm not sure that I can knock it out with one bola, and we don't have trank darts yet. So I'm trying to actually get it trapped inside our house, which should actually work if we can pull this off. And of course, if I can find him, because he just, flew off again, right? He is not making this easy. But hopefully, if I can find him and don't get that big red dragon attacking me, then, oh my gosh, where did he go? Well, we did get rid of all of the other mean Pteranodons, so they should not attack us when we use that rare flower. And if we can just find this blue guy and get him to chase us a little bit further down this mountain.
I mean, I guess he's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, he is a little bit hard to see.
Maybe. Well, there's a lot of blue around too, so.
Yeah. So I think he went off in this direction. So he may have actually landed. Like, Pteranodons will land and wander around on the ground for a little bit, so they can easily get lost in the trees. Come on, little guy. I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. So we're going to rest up for a second, and then we'll try to get him to chase us again. And this time, we shouldn't have all the other Pteranodons trying to kill us.
Hopefully 12 other things won't be chasing us.
Exactly. And of course, he's going the exact opposite direction, but I had to recharge my stamina. Okay, come on, guy. Come after me. There we go. All right. Are you mad? Yep, he's mad. Okay. Now, these guys don't do a lot of damage. Like, Pteranodons are pretty weak, all things considered. So I'm not too worried about him pecking me to death. But if I was, I could actually get out of range of his attacks, and then he goes back to being passive like this.
Come back. You don't
and
like my
for
flowers?
some reason, yeah, he's not interested for some
maybe
reason.
He's
okay.
level 70 and buff.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
She's too good for us, right? It's definitely a female,
Your
which is
flowers
why
aren't
we
good
want
enough.
this. I know, right? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Yep. So you'll see that little eye icon on the bottom right when I use these flowers, and after 10 seconds or so, it goes away, and this guy is just really having trouble with his attention span. So I'm trying to get this guy to stay on me, but he just keeps losing interest. The good news is he's right up here, so we'll just be able to recharge again. And hopefully, if we can pull off taming this thing, we won't have to worry so much about our stamina disappearing so fast, because we'll have a much better Pteranodon. All right, come on. Every time it loses interest, it goes the exact opposite direction. So when they lose aggro, they can just go off in just some random direction.
Now you're getting stabbed.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Now it's on. Oh, really? You lost interest again? Okay. So I might be getting out of range of him. I know, it really does look like I just, had too much chili or something like that. Now this could be a problem, because I might accidentally get all the trikes enraged at me too. Yep. But at the same time, they can't fly, so I'm sure we'll be fine either way. I do have to worry about seagulls around here. There's a lot of seagulls.
But
and
he's like right there. Can't you just throw a bowl at him or something?
Well, I could, but last time we tried to tame a level 70, we couldn't actually knock it unconscious before it broke out of the bola. And one thing we could do is we could bola it and build a little house on top of it, and that would actually keep it trapped.
Right.
But it's a lot easier since we already have a house if we can get this guy just a little further down the mountain into our base.
Yeah.
So.
But he's being so picky. Look at him.
I know, he's being
like,
really obnoxious,
Your flowers
right?
aren't cool enough.
So something is a little bit glitchy here because I've had this effect stay on and I'm not getting too far away from him. So I've noticed the White Shoals area has a few little weird glitches still. I think they just haven't quite patched up all of the little bugs. But another weird thing that happens up here is normally Doedicurus will automatically harvest rocks if you walk them up in front of a boulder. And they do that anywhere else except the White Shoals. For some reason, they just won't harvest White Shoals boulders. So
Come on.
I know, right? So this guy's eventually, hopefully, going to be interested in us because I am definitely right next to him and he's totally ignoring it. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's mad again. This is the most moody Pteranodon I have ever seen, right? But hopefully that's the house right here. And by the way, before I left, I whistled all of our creatures on passive, so they're not going to attack this thing.
Oh, that's a good plan. Oh, here we are.
Here we are. But this thing is just completely ignoring us now.
Stop.
So
No,
I know, right?
You don't want to go to my house?
Come on, just go in our house. I promise. We're not creeps. We just want to tame you and, beat you with a club and all that stuff. So, okay, there we go. It's mad again. Come on. But if I had not whistled our dinosaurs to be passive, as soon as this thing got in range of them and it was attacking us, our dinos would come and just try to kill it. Okay, come on. Straight in here. Here's our house. Fly right in the door.
Come in the house.
One reason I wanted to have these big doors is so we could actually trap flying dinos in here. And where did he even go? Come on, where'd you go, little... Oh, he's just wandering around right there. Okay.
He's like, this is not a swimming pool you got here, Mike.
Right?
I
I'm sick of playing this game with you, buddy. We're just going to try this. All right. We're going to try to knock this guy out as fast as possible. Now, we do have trank arrows, and I'm just going to fire a whole bunch of these really fast, and hopefully we can knock it out before it goes. If this was something really rare, like a Tapejara or a Tropeognathus, we could still... Oh, good. We got it knocked out.
Yeah.
All right. We could still do this with those, but I would not be so reckless. So check it out. We got this guy unconscious, and now we just need to get him some good quality meat, and we'll go ahead and tame it up. So those of you who watched some of our earlier videos might remember us going through a lot of trouble to tame this seagull that's riding on my shoulders.
I was about to say, wait, when did the seagull get here?
Right? So I went ahead and picked him up, and I'm flying around looking for dodos. There's actually a lot of dodos on this mountain, which makes it a great place to live. Oh, there's a seagull flying around over here. Ooh. You know, I am kind of keeping an eye out for a mate for this seagull. Oh gosh, there we go. Okay, I got a dodo.
I did not realize you were picking up a dodo.
Right?
And it just looks like you're like tractor beaming him.
It is pretty awesome, right? He's like at least a good 2 feet away from my claws where he is right there. So we were actually getting attacked by a seagull, so we barely made it away from him. But the reason I've picked up this dodo, which actually, come to think of it, doesn't it look like a clown? It's got a bright red beak.
I was about to say, I like his like green hair.
Man. You know, I kind of want to keep this thing and name it like Joker, but
I like that.
I know, right? But we need the meat right now.
No, I was not expecting that. I was like, what?
So this technique, I've got a couple guides on how to do this, but we are using our seagull to turn this dodo into prime meat. So I'm going to go ahead and level up this moss chops. You remember we put a lot of trouble into getting this moss chops, your favorite.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's pretty great, right? And one thing that I can do here is he's got an option where we can boost certain levels of harvesting. And I am boosting his prime meat harvesting. He's so happy. Look at him. He's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's getting some prime meat.
Uh-huh. So check it out. We just got 2 prime meat from that one dodo. Very low-level dodo.
The
All right.
joke's on the dodo, then.
Yep.
So Joker. Get it?
That's pretty good. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I always end up forgetting when I harvest meat from a dino. It's in its inventory, not in my inventory. So let me grab this prime meat that we just got.
It's his food.
Right. And Yeah, and I've gotten a couple more of these dodos like that. We've been flying around for a little bit. So this Pteranodon, we haven't put any meat in its inventory because we're making it really hungry. And check it out, he's already like 20% tamed up just from eating all that meat. And the great thing about that prime meat is it tames him up really fast, gives him really good taming effectiveness. And we've got some more that we've been keeping in that preserving bin. So that's keeping it from spoiling so quickly, because prime meat has like a 2-minute spoil timer, but if you put it in the preserving bin, it lasts like 20 minutes to 40, I think, actually. So check it out. We've got him like 20% tamed already. We put some more prime meat in its inventory and some regular meat, because if it runs completely out of meat, the taming effectiveness starts going back down right away. So want to keep some meat to tie it over, and we will just keep grabbing more prime meat, and we'll be back after this thing finishes taming. All right, so we are back, and it's been a while. We've been doing some other stuff around the island, which we'll show you in the next episode.
And
but
Michael's very hungry.
I'm starving again, but I don't care, because check it out. This guy finally finished taming up.
Yay!
Yeah, we've been feeding it a lot of prime meat, actually, so it's actually done really well taming, and it tamed so much faster than any other carnivores we've had.
Oh, hi, babies.
Check it out. These are our baby Pteranodons. We are still letting them slowly level up, right? They're pretty awesome, huh? But now that we've got everything cleaned up and I am no longer starving, yeah, we can now go ahead and breed this brand new female Pteranodon that we just got. So check it out.
Nice.
So we're going to enable mating on both of these, and now they got the little hearts coming up, and in a second we should be able to come back and they should have laid a fertilized egg. So you can also see that our Doedicurus are in the middle of breeding here. Oh, check it out.
Look at that.
We have a brand new baby Pteranodon egg. So yeah, now we'll go ahead and disable mating on these guys so we don't end up with any surprise eggs anywhere, because that can actually be bad. You can lose your eggs that way. Of course, I'm dehydrated again,
Just
but
hop
whatever.
in the swimming pool.
I know, right? I love having that swimming pool. So we're going to go ahead and drop this egg, and if you look there, it's already incubating because it's such a warm temperature out here during the middle of the day that the egg will incubate without any heat. And if it gets cooler at night, we'll just turn on the fire. But we'll be back in a second as soon as that's ready to hatch. All right, so we've been doing some other stuff around the house, and check it out. This egg is actually just about to hatch.
Twins again.
Twins again. So if you watched the last episode, we already showed you these babies being born, but we wanted to show you all of this happening with that one Pteranodon at the same time. But I've heard that having a unicorn in your team actually increases the rate of getting twins hatching from eggs, and so far 100% of our eggs have had twins. So that's pretty awesome, and these babies are being born at level 56, which means by the time they actually are mature and we can ride them, they'll be a pretty good level. So now we've got a really good base of Pteranodons that we can use, and it's totally fine if we lose like 4 of them because we still got more backups. So that's basically everything for this episode, but in the next episode we'll show you guys what we've been doing during all of this time. So we've been breeding our Doedicurus, breeding our Pteranodons, taming that one, all kind of at the same time because we've been hanging around the house. But check this out. This is a cryopod, which is an absolute game changer. Yeah, it is definitely a Pokeball. So it's the Ark version of Pokeballs, and now we can pick up dinosaurs and carry them around on our Pteranodons. So
is there a limit to how many number of cryopods you can have?
No, actually. Like, we can have dozens of dinosaurs in our inventory at the same time or in storage boxes. So they are amazing. And things that happen, like that really tragic thing where we tamed that cool tech raptor and it died immediately, that's not going to happen to us anymore because we can just put it into a cryopod. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So check it out. Now we can throw it anywhere and transport transport our dinos around.
And then watch it crap immediately.
Yeah, actually, that happens a lot of the time. You take them out of the cryopods, they immediately poop.
Because they've been stuck inside
Because they've been stuck there for a long
guys.
time. Exactly. There's no bathrooms in the cryopods. So anyway, in the next episode, we'll show you guys how we were able to build the cryopods, which is an amazing thing to do. And we also might tame one of these guys. Check it out. I know.
It's really hard to look at that majestically when it just craps like that.
Right. But it is pretty majestic, you know. It's a pretty awesome looking dino.
Cool,
so in the next episode, we'll show you guys how we got our cryopods, tame this other tech parasaur, and a lot of other cool stuff we've been doing around the base while our baby dinos have been maturing. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to enable all notifications, because we have more videos from this series coming out really soon, and you may also be able to catch us live if you've got those notifications enabled. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We also need some suggestions for names for our new dinosaurs that we tamed and the ones we're breeding, so drop a comment and give us some suggestions. We might use your name for our dinosaurs throughout the rest of this series. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.
If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media so your friends can enjoy it too.
And make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to enable all notifications, because we have lots of awesome new guides, tips, tricks, live streams, and let's plays for Ark and other awesome games coming soon, and you won't want to miss any of that.
We already have lots more fun and helpful videos just like this one, so check out the links at the end of this video to keep watching. You can also chat with other gamers if you join our channel's Discord at the link in the description.
If you want to earn great rewards while supporting this channel, click the join link next to the subscribe button for more information about our channel memberships. We want to give a big thank you to some of our biggest supporters of this channel: Sabo0283, Cole Parmenter, Emmy Fisher, Wolfgirl Be Like, Kelly Razak, and Ashley Owens. Thank you all so much for everything you do to make this channel possible.
So until next time, we hope you have fun on your own video game adventures, and
We will see you in our next video.